The streets of Boston, Massachusetts were bustling on January 17, 1706, when Benjamin Franklin took his first breath. Born the 15th of 17 children in a modest Puritan household, Ben's father was a candle and soap maker. Life was frugal, and formal education was a luxury his family could barely afford. No one could have predicted that this boy, with only 2 years of schooling, would become one of history's greatest inventors, diplomats, and thinkers, a man who helped shape the foundation of the United States. From a young age, Ben displayed an insatiable curiosity. Though he left school at 10 to work in his father's shop, he devoured books in his spare time, teaching himself everything from philosophy to science. At 12, he apprenticed with his older brother James, a printer, where he learned the craft of publishing and the power of the written word. Ben's natural talent for writing emerged early. At 16, he secretly submitted essays under the pseudonym Silence Dogood, which were published in his brother's newspaper and widely praised. However, tensions with his brother led Ben to leave Boston at 17, setting off to Philadelphia in search of opportunity. In Philadelphia, Ben found work as a printer, and his entrepreneurial spirit began to shine. By 21, he had saved enough to start his own printing business, which quickly flourished. In 1729, he purchased the Pennsylvania Gazette, transforming it into one of the most popular newspapers in the colonies. Ben's knack for communication extended beyond journalism. In 1732, he began publishing Poor Richard's Almanac, a yearly publication filled with witty aphorisms, practical advice, and weather forecasts. It became a cultural phenomenon, cementing Ben's reputation as a man of wit and wisdom. While his printing business thrived, Ben's restless mind turned to science and invention. He conducted groundbreaking experiments with electricity, famously flying a kite during a thunderstorm to prove that lightning was a form of electrical energy. This discovery earned him international fame and laid the groundwork for modern electrical science. Ben's inventions reflected his practical nature. He created the lightning rod to protect buildings from fires, bifocal glasses to improve vision, and the Franklin stove to heat homes more efficiently. True to his belief in the greater good, he never patented his inventions, stating,
"We benefit from others' inventions, so we should be glad to serve others through our own."
Ben's influence extended far beyond science. As tensions between the American colonies and Britain grew, he emerged as a leading voice for unity and independence. In 1757, he was sent to London as a colonial representative, where he honed his skills as a diplomat. When the American Revolution erupted, Ben returned home and became one of the most influential figures in the fight for independence. He was a member of the committee that drafted the Declaration of Independence, lending his pen and wisdom to the document that would define a nation. Ben also worked closely with George Washington during this period. While Washington led the Continental Army, Franklin, serving as ambassador to France, secured crucial French support that helped ensure victory in the war. Their collaboration exemplified the balance of intellect and action that defined the Revolutionary era. Later, at the Constitutional Convention in 1787, Franklin and Washington worked together to craft the U.S. Constitution. Washington presided over the convention, while Franklin, at 81 years old, played a critical role in fostering compromise and unity among the delegates. Their partnership was instrumental in shaping the nation's future. Ben's journey was not without difficulties. As a young man, he struggled with poverty and limited formal education. His relationships, including a strained one with his son William, who remained loyal to Britain during the Revolution, tested his resilience. By 1790, Benjamin Franklin had left an indelible mark on the world. As a scientist, inventor, diplomat, and statesman, he exemplified the Enlightenment ideals of reason, innovation, and civic duty. When you see the $100 bill, Franklin's face serves as a reminder of his immense contributions to society. A man who transformed ideas into action and left a legacy of wisdom and service.